My name is Tiffany Jen. I'm from San Francisco, and I've been investing in real estate all my life since I was 11 years old with my mom. My mom, is Chinese, Asian, didn't speak a word of English. So as a kid, as 11 years old, what did I know about real estate? Nada. But real estate was bought with one-page contract back in those days. So my job with a Webster dictionary was to interpolate what this contract said. I'm 11 years old, give me a break. So I would translate in Chinese to her the best I can. And she would have this bag of money. And every time the eyes moved, she would put this money on top of the desk. And pretty soon, we got a deal. And all the real estate that she bought as a seamstress, not speaking English, was on Nob Hill. Nob Hill, San Francisco today is what? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, okay. So I go, Mom, you're really, I go, why did you make me sit through this? You watch the eyes. And I go, huh? And he goes, I'll tell you a story how motivated they are. But she wouldn't let me be a salesman. She says, no, you got to be a professional when you go to college. My daughter cannot be a sales agent. Low status. But you can be as a doctor. Ooh, I don't want to be a doctor. You could be a lawyer. Not smart enough to be a lawyer. So I went and become a college instructor in real estate, community college. That was my first vocation. But as a teacher, you don't make any money, right? You got your MBAs, you got all your expenses, but no money. And you got these pesky students that teachers can't do. They can talk, but they can't do, right? Don't they say that? Yeah. Well, I'm one of the teachers taught real estate practice, investments at Laney College, principals. So my game plan was I had no money. My mother had all the money, I had no money, right? So these students would pick out a listing, and I go, we're going to walk through this listing, A, B, C, due diligence, purchase, finance, etc. And back in those days in the 80s, Oakland was what? Was coming up the horizon. So I would buy apartments for $20 a door with carry-back financing. They would love to get rid of it. Now they're selling at $100,000 a door. Man, I look like a genius. But more importantly, it's the cash flow. I'm a broker. I do mortgages when mortgages are good. I do commercial mortgages when it was good too, when the market's down. I met a lot of people in my life. And one thing I like about Cherif is the 3 A's. He's got integrity as a character so far. He's accessible, right? You can talk to him, right? Most of you guys have talked to him. He's very free. And he's very giving. He's got an asset of giving. And I don't find that in too many people. Most of the guys that I met, when I started in real estate with CCIM, I used to carry my briefcase and go up there and try to look impressive. They thought I was the secretary. 90% were guys, right? And they go, and most of the women there were just secretaries. And they just talk through you. They never helped you. They never gave you any information worthwhile. And like you, I've been to all those seminars. Oh, God, how much did I pay today? What did I learn? And a lot of us just BS, I could write it off my tax return, that's about it. So the third thing I like about Cherif is he seemingly is accountable. When I have a problem with my 14, and I bought it when he only gave what? An hour presentation, right? And at Rick Brown's seminar, and I rush up there with his wife, because I forgot my glasses. And I couldn't see which one I want to pick, so I go, you guys pick whatever. And they pick 18 of them. I go, fine, 18 is a good number, we'll buy them. Because I like his business model, and I knew as a note owner, and I mentioned to Michael what those assets, owning that asset, and what I can do with that asset. I could will it, I could sell it, I could give it away, I could blackmail my kid. If you're not good, I ain't gonna give you none. I could exchange it, and I could further hypothecate it. And I'm not supposed to be in the property management business with these notes. So, Cherif, you've done a good job. And I'm sorry I talk so long. I like to talk.